Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. And apparently a train has been stuck at the same signal for more than 2 minutes. I'm well aware of that. Okay, so this episode, guys, last episode we worked on all kinds of stuff. We got our iron situated. We situated our iron pickup, and we created a drop off here, and we're going to do some barrel ad hoc creation as needed for to populate new oil sites, oil wells. We'll get into that more when that time comes, but it'll make more sense when that time comes. Let's see here. I'm kind of so this episode we are working on trying to get towards batteries, so that way we can start doing some very early bot stuff, getting some frames built and getting some both construction and logistics bots started. And then I think that's also going to require some red circuits, so everything is going to be very, very early, kind of like a kind of how we did small builds up here. I'm going to do small builds in here just to get some stuff started, and then as we need it, then we can kind of expand out. So basically, technically we're kind of building two bases at once. We're kind of extending the functionality and the size and the scale of our early base, our starting base down in this area to get into red science and stuff, and then as we go we will also build our bigger base. So we have iron here which can be expanded out awesomely, and then we need to get some copper stuff built out and everything. But if you've been watching, you're already fully aware of all this, and I'm just kind of preaching to the choir, I guess. So yes. So where we left off, we were working on some sulfuric acid, and in between episodes I grabbed some steel. I have not grabbed plastic yet, and also our technology researched. So once again, just going to click through water pump jacks. Don't need them, but gonna use them because they're there. Let's also do a quick check for biters to see if our radars have picked up anything new. There are these guys. They seem like they've gotten maybe a bit bigger. Of course, I probably should put down a few more radars. Because there's probably more bases out there that I'm just not seeing yet. But biters will come. They are on their way. Sooner or later, we will have some biters, and it's going to be kind of ridiculous to start, dealing with them at that time. But I'm not worrying about it for now. I just I did see them and seed them, I guess, and I'm allowing them to kind of catch up with the whole natural evolution thing. And when we have our first attack, we will deal with them at that time. Okay, so we need water. We have water. Water is it's going in. It's just not highlighted, or maybe it is and it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, so what I need is some iron over here. That's another reason why I need an iron drop off, so we can get some extra stuff coming over here. And I'm probably going to eventually need more materials now that I'm thinking about it, but we will worry about that at that time. And of course, I did not grab any plastic. Always forget. Okay, let's grab a full stack there. Water pump jacks are finished. Stack inserter, or inserter capacity bonus. Let's do that. And now we should be able to make a few, and by a few, there's 83. Okay, so I know these red circuits are going to take a moment to make. They take 8 seconds each. So maybe I should just do one for now. That would be a lot quicker, because we only need one right now. I mean, technically we could run coal and stuff, but we're not going to do that. It's almost done here. And then I guess we do need power. Power is important. Where to go? Oh, I keep forgetting to have that extra tool belt slot down there. So now we could do that. That works. I believe that works. And I guess we also don't need the big one for right now. All right, so we have some. Yeah, I mean that's plenty fun. And then what we could do is just to continue this. We're gonna look at making some. Actually, let me just 1 second. Gotta turn down the low end. It's blowing out my headphones every time I put something down. Okay, what was it? Oh, I was doing something and I completely forgot. So where is it? There it is. Already did that. So oh man, I'm on top of it today, guys. Can you tell? I'm just bringing my A game. All right, so we are trying to make now. Where? That. Absolutely that. And that is perfect, actually. That is all we could ever need. Because, I mean, really this just needs to be like a trickle of barrels. There's no need for this to be a huge amount coming through. So now what I need to think about is why did I put all this on this side? Because what I need to do is, I think right here, is deal with our new barrels. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this. There's no need for this side to happen. Okay. So what we're going to probably do is, so that way I don't get in the way of all this, I'm going to move this down here, I believe. And what this is going to be is basically my new barrels coming down. And I believe I'm just going to run that one out so that way it'll line up. Okay. And then what I want to do, I think, and you know what, I could reverse this, so there's no need to run it back up and be all confusing. So if we had that there and we had that there. Okay. If we bring this down, I'm going to actually line it up just like that. So now everything's kind of coming in here. So let's do that. And then the idea, and this will make more sense as I do it. I gotta kind of put it down before I really start explaining things. Okay, let's give myself a little bit more space here. No, that's centered, I believe. Let's go ahead and pull this over just a hair. All right, so the idea is this side takes priority. Yes, this side takes priority. This side will only be used as needed, and they will always go through. So we want to make sure that there's always plenty of always plenty of throughput there. Okay. Now think. So there were, okay, so the idea is I want to set a limit. So if there is X amount in this chest, there's no need for this to pull, and it will always pull from here. So then we don't need a smart inserter here. I guess I could have just ran that straight down. There. I know this is not efficient, I realize that. But, I mean, proof of concept to start, and then as we need, we can build it up. Okay, so now I've put a smart inserter here, and the whole point of that is to check to see, do I have any red? I do have red. Based on how much, the volume in this chest, we're going to run the additional barrels in. Okay, I'm not really making a lot of sense here, I'm sorry. So empty barrels, when it is less than, let's say something significant like 200. If there's not 200 barrels in this chest, go ahead and pull from there. Otherwise, if there's plenty of barrels in this chest, go ahead and just grab from that side. Okay, so we should see an action here. Do we have limits on our buffers? No, we do not. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm wondering, there's no real point now to have these. I mean, I guess it would be quicker for trains coming through. This should work, honestly. We'll have plenty of barrels out, and it will be fine. Let's just send that in like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our technology. Where did we leave off? I think it was around this area. So many things. That requires blue too. Cars. Haven't really needed to travel too much. But now we can have cars. And cars are awesome. as I yell into the mic. I've got it offset and I've kind of moved my head over to look and see kind of where we are time-wise. Not that that's important or anything. Okay, so now we have barrels being created. And once these guys are full and these guys are full, then the final buffer will be here. And then as things come through, they'll get sent down through there. Now I realize, actually now that I'm talking through this, that these would really mess up kind of what I'm doing. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to get the power there. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is because if there is a backup of all this stuff, anything that comes through here will get backed up here as well. So we need as little buffer between this chest and the trains as possible, and that would basically effectively make this the buffer. So yeah, that will be better not to have those. Okay, let me go ahead and run this in like that, and then in like that. I guess it doesn't need to be that far down. Oops, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. There we go, that's kind of weird, but that works. And why did my power... Oh, did I disconnect it from up there? Does that not have power? That does not have power. Oh, goodness. I guess that line, or that power line, needs to be... Why is that not connecting? Is there a limit on how many things can be connected to one singular power line? Is that a thing that's going on? All right, what if we... Yeah, I think that's wasteful, but it works. And is that even lined up? Okay, so now we have barrels being made slowly, but that's all we need to really worry about. And it requires what? Just one. So every one that gets made here, it's going to trickle in. Maybe we could do this a little faster. I'm not too worried about it right now. We don't need to scale up just yet. I no need to focus on scaling. Okay, did I not select something, or did that just really go that fast? I think that went that fast, because I did select cars, I remember now. What is that? Airplane. Oh yeah, that comes from the 5dim thing. It's kind of cheesy. I don't really use it, but it'd be nice to have if we absolutely need it. Okay, so now we have barrels going here, barrels going there. Excuse me. And then full barrel and cargo full or 5. Okay. Okay. So this is good. Once this gets filled up, it'll be fine and we won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so we've taken care of our barrel situation very, very in a very simple manner. Okay, so the next situation is that I kind of want to look at batteries and see what's needed for those. We need iron plates, copper plates, and sulfuric acid. We have sulfuric acid started here, and also I need to run a line of iron iron plates over, which I guess we could do it on this side. Yeah, I think that works. And then I'm going to cut that here so that way it doesn't get completely emptied out. And then I'm just going to run this up, I guess. And then probably line it up with the water, because that will be nice. And I'll get my technology in just a moment. All right. Boat. Yeah, it'll be handy when we're trying to cross this. You know, we use our boat to get, from here to here and then back again, for a nice Sunday afternoon cruise, I think. All right, let's go through there. I'm a derp, I know. And then I want to keep that a pure line of sulfur. So if I do this, we can put, what, 2 down? Oh yeah, 2 will be fine. And we will have that. So then the next thing is, I realize now, probably should have done it the other way. And then just put down, do I have a big one? There we go. Yeah, that should work right there. And that'll look nice. That way kind of in stuff is on one side and out stuff is on the other. Okay, let's open up our iron supply. And get our technology in just a moment. Okay, we'll do that. And then head up here and we kind of wait. I know it's going to start, but while we're kind of waiting on that, we can get our technology. So then, is that another boat? It is another boat. This is from More Transportation. So I also use a few of the Mo mods. They add more stuff, interestingly. And there's a little bit of overlap. So I tend to shop around and see what is the most useful and which suits my needs better. It's kind of like if you go to a store, there's different brands and stuff. So you buy one brand of boat versus the other brand of boat, whichever one suits your budget and your needs. But usually it's just the differences in the mods. So I don't know, that's kind of weird, I know, but it works. All right, so we have our iron coming in. And I still wonder why that's not really saying that there's any water. I mean, there's full here. I guess maybe it's just waiting for the iron supply and then it will pull in the water. Almost. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it was just waiting on water. So now we are producing sulfuric acid, which is absolutely crucial in making batteries. So now we need to get some copper plates down here. Now, one part of me is like, we should go ahead and build out our copper so that way we can have copper supply as well. And the other side of me is like, where the hell are we gonna put it? Because I didn't plan for this. See, I've squished myself in here. I may run another train line down this side because there is a bit of space. I could also use our outer loop as a copper stop, which I may do that, and then just make another further outer loop later. Okay, so let's okay, we were down here somewhere. Truck. Now this is kind of fun. This 5dim vehicle, you can actually just run over trees and they explode, and it's wondrous if you're trying to travel that way. All right, so is this on automatic? It is on manual. So now that this is being emptied, ever so slowly. Okay, 42. I think it's 250 for a stack with these mods. And so yeah, that will continue to go as needed. All right, think. Copper. I mean, we're already running. I mean, I want to build my copper out soon. I do want to do that soon. I don't know if I want to do that now. I do have copper coming down through here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that though. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on getting early copper, because if we do that, then we can go ahead and get it started, and it will be there for when we need to grow bigger. So we'll basically be doing all the stuff that we were doing for the iron, for the copper, but just in a different location, I think on the other side. So I need to go and clear out some trees, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so our truck is finished. Now this driver assistance systems, this is a really cool mod. It is, yeah, the pavement drive assist mod. And what that allows you to do, as you can see there, is basically if you have a path set down, like with concrete or something, it will follow it. You basically put it on cruise control and you don't have to keep holding down the buttons. And if you got turns and actual, directions and stuff, it will, we have stuff stopped down here. It will follow whatever path you have set for it. And it's kind of lazy, I guess, but it's also kind of awesome. Is this on? Oh, you know what? I probably don't have. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't have my signal set up properly. And is that one down further than... Blasphemy. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Oh, no. So if you didn't catch that and why I'm freaking out so bad. Oh, man. I managed somehow to put my train stop one too far down. So any of you who may have caught that before, I apologize. If you're kind of, you know, picky about those things, I didn't mean to mess with your brains. I just missed it. I dropped the ball there. Alright, so it should be coming back around, and this is a super easy build, so once that comes back around, we'll just set all this back up, put the power down, and it will be good. Should be good. Oh yeah, I also kind of sort of need a light here. Plate drop off. We can leave it on automatic because it's not going anywhere. Alright, deep, and there we go. And then do the same thing on the other side. We had this, and then we had that, and then we had this, and then we had that, and then we had... We'll just play it off like this was what we had intended the entire time. Like that. And then that, and that, and then probably just, I guess that will work too. And then we had a big power pole, which should work perfectly fine there. And we have a light here. We have a light there, so yeah, we're doing okay with lights. Alright, so we're back up and running. There's no need to worry. Everything is lined up, and our lights are there, which was giving us a problem a moment ago. So we should be good. Okay. Now, I was freaking out there for a moment, so let me think. What was I could run iron or copper plates right here. It'd be very, very tight, but there's not really a whole lot needed. And it's going to run into each other, so maybe not. Maybe not. But that would look kind of interesting having, instead of running it there, if we ran it here. I don't know why I named that there. It's not really oil. I mean, it's oil area. That is terrible naming. I will rename this shortly. What about, okay, let's just do tests for now, and then once I can kind of wrap my brain around what I need, I believe it was for batteries. There it is. Batteries, yes, okay. That should work. Everything's there. Let's go ahead and put our lights down before we have another problem.
Low power.
Ooh, red alerts. Well, red alerts. I guess it's called red alerts. Finally notified us that we need to check out our power situation, which actually would give us a good excuse to. And that actually fits nicely if we do low volume output there. I will check my power in just a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and put this train down just to have it down. And this will be our copper train when that time comes. There we go. Okay, let's go see what's up with our power. I mean, I guess I could just click these guys. And it looks like our peak load turbine is putting some stuff out. We're not doing bad. It must... I'm kind of confused. It must have switched over to the peak. So that means we do need to work on our power soon. So maybe after we get our copper situated, if I can remember, we'll maybe take a look at the reactors thing, and then maybe get into that a little bit. I do need to do a little research on that before I get deep into it. So yeah, if we just plan to do this, just run this along with our along with our iron, sorry. Kind of blinked out into space there for a moment. Okay, so I just kind of didn't know where that's going to come through. I mean, I guess I could, just to get started, well, no, I need to stop. Okay, so what I was thinking is maybe I could just run some iron plates and put another stop down here, which would work, but I need to go ahead and start building my copper stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get our technology. Flammables. Flammables are fun. Okay, I'm heading over here to the west to see kind of what our tree situation is. We are absolutely going to have to clear out a lot of this. And also put down some lights, it seems. Can I put it down here? There we go. Hopefully I don't run into an undiscovered biter nest out here. So far so good. Okay, let's put down a light because it's dark. And more technology. Fire extinguisher, which will be handy. Is that a mod or is that something that is native? I think it's a mod. Yeah, extinguisher mod. So that way, it does exactly the opposite of a flamethrower. Oh, good lord, that was loud. Let's just do that. And then use some of our... Yeah, I realize that's probably clipping. Why is that loud? I fixed my audio so long ago, and it was so good. I had it set right. Is it the environment or the game effects? Let's turn down both. Okay, yeah, that took care of it a bit. Still kind of loud. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have left one, but there's, I think, yeah, there's still one up here if I need. All right, more technology. Back and forth, back and forth. Flamethrower, hooray. Now that we have oil going, we could make use of that at some point. And how are we doing on tracks? We should probably make a whole bunch more tracks. Yeah, let's just do that. And we can continue our wonderful clockwise rotation by doing this. And I'm just going to kind of run this out arbitrarily long. And that way we can loop back in as much as needed. And I'm probably going to do the exact same thing as I did on the other side and have the first stop be coal and then have the second stop be ore drop off and then the third be plate pickup. So now that it's going to be coming up, I can kind of nest it in quite easily. What am I? Oh, blanked out there. Landmines. That is BigBags, apparently. Or 5dem, actually. I haven't really used those before. I haven't had a need. I mean, I guess once we put up walls and stuff. Not that we've needed to, geez. We could put a bunch of landmines around and stuff. So that way when the biters come up, they just explode. Landmines done. Rockets, I believe. There's also a rocket engine. That's Bob Warfare stuff. I have not gotten into that yet. So this is going to be a learning experience for me when I get into that, if I need that. If the biters ever decide to wake up and come back and do their thing. So let's go ahead and run down to the other side and place down another line of track. And holy crap, I just realized we are at 30 minutes for this episode, guys. The thing is, with this new audio setup, I used to have a timer like right up near my face because my audio recorder that I had separately, keeps time on it as you record. But this one, I actually have to kind of look over and find a very, very small space in the corner of my screen to see kind of how long the episode's running. So, yeah, I mean, longer episodes, if you guys like them, I'll keep doing them. But I really probably should pay a bit more attention to my time. So as I'm sitting here, of course, just yabbering on and making the episode infinitely longer. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I always love hearing from you guys. Yeah, this is good stuff. Just, us hanging out. doing the Factorio thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. So as always, thanks for watching. Take care.